Hi, I'm Jonathan Aaron Soul, and I'm co-creator of Heaven in My Body, along with my wife Ariana Soul. And I wanted to talk to you today about the most important thing that you can do when you're wanting to make some kind of change or transformation in your life. Now, I'm in the transformation industry, right? I am a supporter of you and of other people to get their transformation on, to move forward, to free themselves emotionally, to empower themselves spiritually, and to be visionaries for their path ahead. And people write to me, and I hear people talking, and the most common thing that I'm constantly telling people is specificity, okay? I'm going to explain a bunch about that, but first I'm going to give you a few examples. For example, if you're talking about wanting to be free, if you're talking about wanting to create a business from your passion, if you're talking about wanting to be with a partner, a man or a woman who is emotionally available or intellectual equal to you, we tend to talk about these things in general terms. And what I want you to start thinking towards is how to grasp at those things and start to break them down into what you really mean by them. And I'll explain why it's super important to do that. First, if you're thinking vague and vast, you're constantly going to be looking for things that look like that thing and going and trying it and being disappointed. And it looks like that thing and I'm going to try it and being disappointed. Because there's a huge array of people who might be intellectual equals to you. But what the intellectual equal specifically interested in what? Intellectual equal that likes to have conversations late into the night. Intellectual equal that likes to lay in bed in the morning and cuddle and talk all about their dreams. So all these different kinds of intellectual equals that you could possibly find in the world that you might be disappointed by if you find the wrong one. And the truth is, there's nothing wrong with finding the wrong one. Just straying a second here, because those people will often challenge you to see the world differently, and that's a really important component of any relationship. However, you're going to have this inherent sense of disappointment if you're not aware that that's something that's challenging you and it's not exactly what you wanted. But so you won't be able to go consciously into that, knowing that, oh, maybe it's not exactly what I wanted, but I'm going to let this challenge me, I'm going to let it grow me. So specificity, super important, because you're going to be disappointed when you get the general thing but don't get the specific thing that you want. So whatever it is that you aspire to, take a big piece of paper, okay? Put that general thing on the top and start making lines, okay? That means this, 1, 2, 3. And each one of those, that means this, 1, 2, 3. And this means this, 1, 2, 3. And this means this, 1, 2, 3. I want you to really break it down, what these things look like. Now, you may have heard talks on the law of attraction, things like that, that talk about specificity as an important component of manifesting what you want in your life. And I'm going to address that for a minute because, wow, the sun just came out. That's amazing. Okay. Wow, it's hot here in Texas. I don't know if you're aware of that. It's, what is it, June, middle of June. It's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know, what is that, 30 degrees Celsius, something like that? Anyway, specificity. I'm on it. Law of attraction, right. So law of attraction and specificity. The reason you're using specificity to attract what you want into your life is not because all of a sudden you're going to get to this degree of specificity where some kind of magic button is going to get pressed somewhere in the universe and the vast intelligence of everything is going to suddenly put that in your path. It's not exactly like that. It's much more structured, even scientific and patterned, because when you specifically know what you want, you send a message to your deep unconscious mind, to your inner voice, your intuition, your inner wisdom to guide you in making choices that will lead you to that. And your intuition, your inner voice, your unconscious mind has available to it a vast array of information that your conscious mind doesn't. So when you tell your unconscious mind specifically what it is that you want and know, and you can feel it, not only tell it, but you can feel it, and specificity makes feeling happen, then you can then start to swim your way through the world in that direction based on that intuition that's getting you closer to that. You will start making choices in your life that get you closer to that, instead of choices that get you closer to something vast and vague. So I want to really encourage you to focus on specificity whenever you're considering what it is that you want. If you want more connection to your inner voice, be very specific. What does that look like in your life? How is that going to improve your life? Feel it, imagine it, get all the details of, oh, I can feel it in this part of my body, or that part of my body, or this happens to my mind when I know that I'm in touch with it. All these little details make you being able to pursue that much more available to you, much more likely that you will be able to pursue that. I know I tend to jump all over the place. I'm not following a script or anything, so if anything wasn't clear, I really want you to ask questions. I really want to know if it resonates for you, and if something in your life that you've followed and you've gotten specific about and you've managed to manifest that, I want to hear your brilliant success stories as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.